This clip is about WFM activities and how to create them. Activities are the various tasks or responsibilities that an agent performs throughout their shift. Within a contact center, an agent's shift is often pre scheduled with various tasks or responsibilities the agent is accountable for to perform throughout the day, such as attending a team meeting, taking a scheduled lunch break, or working a support queue. Within Zoom's workforce management, these various tasks or responsibilities, as mentioned, are referred to as activities, and they are the building blocks of an agent shift. You can see in my environment all of the activities that have been created along the top of the schedules page. So, examples of common activities include, but are not limited to, phone queue, chat queue, messaging queue, being in a meeting, one on one coaching, a lunch break, focus time, projects, medical appointment, and more, as you can see along here. These can be added onto the shift template one at a time, such as dragging and dropping them down, or they can be created into a shift, as some of these others were created into their fixed shift. Now, you can create activities in two different ways with Zoom WFM. Actually, through the schedule configuration page, which up here, activities, and add an activity, you can do it right from here. Or if you're on the schedule page, when you think about creating an activity, you can do it right here from the schedule page as well. So here is where you can name the activity, and you can also give it an activity type. So I'll just put an activity name right here. You can give it an activity type, and these types are used for reporting to report on the particular activity. You give it a default duration. You determine whether or not you want this activity to be calculated for adherence and whether or not the agent is in this activity at the time that it's been scheduled. You can also add mapping. So this mapping is allowing us to define whether or not they are in a not ready, occupied, offline, or ready state as part of your ACD states. Okay? You also can determine if it's been paid, right? And you can also determine, depending on if it is an out of the office time, whether or not this is indeed allowed for time off. Now, another thing that I really like is that you can determine whether or not the agent can edit the particular activity. By that, I mean whether or not they can self add it onto their schedule, or whether or not they can change it, or whether or not they can delete it. And this again empowers the agent to perhaps request, some one-on-one coaching, or request to be able to have an IT issue addressed. Okay? Then, of course, we always have a variety of different colors that you can choose to color code your particular activity for ease of use. All right, so that's how activities are created, and thank you for your time today.